welcome to a demo on completing the digital project description template on Verra's Project Hub. Please refer to the demo on creating a digital project description template first before reviewing this demo. Once you've selected the Create button, the next screen you'll see is this screen. The digital project description template replicates the Word template and contains all necessary sections, subsections, and versions of the Word template. Our tool is very intuitive and provides a seamless user experience. So let's go over features of this tool. To navigate across tabs, click on the desired tab title as this. On the top right corner of the screen, I have the Instructions button, which displays general instructions. Next to this, I have the Save as Draft button, which allows users to save their progress. I also have the Calculate button for running calculations. This comment feature is to exchange comments between your organization or project members. This is not shared with Verra. And lastly, in this area, I have the Help button, which contains a link to our user guide. Then to my left, I have the table of contents. In using the table of contents, I can select any desired section and get navigated to that section. I do also have the ability to edit the document name and the project name as well. And I also am able to generate a PDF by clicking on this PDF icon. Now, to go into the contents of each tab, the General tab contains general information to the project. The Project Details tab contains project information. In this tab, ensure you complete the project start date, crediting period date, and project location details, as they trigger content for quantification and monitoring tabs. In the project location, you also want to upload the applicable KML file, as this allows you to view the project area on the map. In the Application of Methodology tab, you can select the tools and modules used. Now over to the Quantification tab. If completing calculations manually, you'd be required to enter AR values manually and also provide a justification for your calculations. If using the calculation engine, then you'd put in the required values in each parameter and follow the procedure or process. And once you've completed all of that information, you would then calculate. So let's go through this calculation for this methodology. So here using tool 18, I'm required to complete a step-by-step procedure. For step 1, I'll be putting in the fuel type, NCB value, and EFCO2 value. And once I've entered all of these values, I would then click on the Add New Fuel Type button. This automatically creates this table here. And in this table, I'm required to put in the vehicle category. Then I can select the applicable fuel type as well. Once I've selected all of this information, I can either add more rows and put in more content or proceed to the next step. And the next step is to complete the data validation year. So once I've selected the applicable year, I would then generate tables below. And so NCV and EFCO2 values are displayed here, as you can see. I'm also required to put in my SFC value for all applicable project instances. Then I'm also going to select the method of applying SEC value. Please note that you can choose to either have the same value across all project instances or enter different values for different project instances. And so please follow the steps. It is very intuitive and user-friendly. And once you've completed all of the steps, as you can see here, the tables sometimes are generated for each parameter according to the location, which is also tied to the project instance. So once all of these are completed, for this tool, I can then update my calculation inputs. Updating my calculation inputs would allow a transference of the values here to the monitoring section. And for project emissions, I would select my method of calculating electricity consumed. If assuming a default consumption, I do not need to enter in the values manually, as the system does calculate that. Once completed this tab, now you can move to the Monitoring tab. Now in the Monitoring tab, you want to ensure to go over each parameter. Usually, information is pre-populated from the quantification section, but if you notice any empty values, please go ahead to complete that. And if a particular parameter is not applicable, you can turn the toggle off. Now, once you've completed all of the parameters that are required for your project, you can then select Save as Draft and calculate. You can see here that I have a calculation failed error message. Now I'll open my data tracking log to see why it failed. Here I'll see all the details required to locate that section. I can also select data check failed. You can see here that I'm missing a value for 2024. So I'm going to go ahead and put in that value. Once I put in the value, now I will recalculate. That my calculation was completed successfully. And then for the emissions reductions and removal section, I can see the final values as required. For the appendix section, I'll see a breakdown of parameter values calculated by the system, which gives insight into values applied and also helps in identifying any inaccuracies. Now over to the activity log. The activity log is critical for maintaining system integrity and traceability of changes. So here you can see the field is listed, person responsible for the modification, date, previous version, and the current version. Before and after submitting the project description template, you can generate a PDF. Once you've initiated that process, you get a confirmation message. You also get a confirmation message once the PDF is ready. I can view the PDF here, and I should see everything that's contained on the digital template in the PDF. Now, once I'm satisfied with my results, and I know that my project description template is complete and ready for submission, I would then select the Submit button. Please note that you can also create monitoring reports, validation reports, and verification reports using a similar method, and they can also be submitted. Submission is sent directly to the registry. We also do have an API available for integration with customer systems, such as the DMRV. Please reach out to us if you have any interest in such integration. With that, we've come to the end of the demo on completing the digital project description template on Verra's Project Hub. Please reach out to us if you're interested in learning more about the tool or possible API integrations. Thank you.